All right, three things real quick before we get into the game. Obviously, tonight, a lot of special things going on. What a great night to honor Chucky and all that he did as a South Florida Bull. Played on some great teams, and his leadership during that time was second to none. And obviously, he is our most decorated NBA player as well. And he's come back multiple times to meet with our team and talk to our team, and he is just phenomenal when he does it. Life experiences, his message is right on point. So it was great to have him back and honored with Rudenko and Charlie and Chucky. Just, three unbelievable representatives of what this program and what this university is all about. And then obviously it was also salute to service in this community with the military influence and aspect that surrounds so much of us and our campus, but the entire Tampa Bay community, and also the first responders, police, and firemen. Great way to honor them and to show our appreciation for what they do on a day in and day out basis. And then as a team, I talked to the guys yesterday about wearing the Spartan Strong shirts. This program here at South Florida has a Spartan flavor to it. Obviously, with me spending 10 years there, every blessing, every fortunate thing I've ever gotten in this crazy profession is because of Michigan State and the Michigan State community. First with Judd Heathcote and then with Tom Izzo. And then probably our most decorated, for sure, postseason team was also led by a former Spartan in Stan Heath. And we just wanted to show some Florida solidarity and support and love for the tragedy that happened in East Lansing a little over a week ago. I saw their first home game afterwards, and so many people. I have a daughter that's a junior in college, and I'm given the opportunity every day for 15 young men to be in charge of them, and we tell their parents that we're going to help them grow up to be good young men and protect them and look after them and keep them safe. And there's nothing worse than a parent or a coach where you see something where no matter what's going on, that safety is jeopardized. And I think we're becoming numb to it. I'm not a big political guy, but we're becoming numb to it. And I asked the guys if they would support me in wearing that, and they were right on board because they understand what it's all about and the tragedy and the sheer disgust that comes with young students. 3 of them lost their lives, 5 of them still in the hospital. And it's just, it's hard. It's a hard thing to even fathom and talk about. But so a lot of stuff going on tonight. I give SMU a ton of credit. I think probably outside of us or along with us, one of the most improved teams in the country. Struggled a little bit early in the non-conference, lost some games in league, but they're playing exceptionally well right now. They're big, they're strong, they're physical, they're defending at a very, very high level, and they can score the ball from a lot of different spots. Our energy was not where it needed to be in the first half. We did some good things, started off pretty good. I thought Chap really helped us early. We cut it to 6, and we just had 3 defensive breakdowns in a row after that. We just got them at halftime and said, we got to play much more physical. We got to play South Florida basketball like we did the other 40 minutes on Wednesday night, where we're defending, we're rebounding, we're moving the ball, we're sharing the ball, and the shots find you. And that's what happened in the second half. The ball found Tyler open. He made some great shots, but we were moving the ball and sharing the ball much better. And I thought Russ had a tremendous second half. Unsung heroes, obviously. Ryan hits another big three, but it was Sam Hines was just incredible. Wins us the game and makes one basket. But defensively, the rotation at the end of the game, the rebounds, the plays that he makes, the hustle that he makes every day, when you put on that uniform, that's the way you're supposed to play. So, won 2 in a row now and playing pretty well, and we just need to continue it.
Coach, you had some poor defensive possessions in the first half. You had to feel pretty good going in down 12.
Yeah, I think some of the poor defensive possessions were created off of poor offense. Some turnovers led to some transition where we're in a scramble, and one of the biggest challenges, no matter what, is giving second and third efforts where you're in a scramble, and we weren't good in that in the first half, and we went zone, and that's been effective. And then Wright hits 2 threes against it. You know what I mean? And you're just like, gosh, damn, man. But he's a good shooter, and we left him open, and we didn't rebound in the first half. And so even if we got a stop, we didn't finish the play. But the concepts and the game plan was going to be effective if we executed it. And the guys just really dug down and did it in the second half. I think we only had 2 or 3 defensive breakdowns in the entirety of the second half. So again, our guys get the credit because we can lay it out, but they got to go out there and do it, and they did.
Yeah, they really defended the way they're capable. I mean, they held SMU to less than 30 points in the second half.
Yep.
And I thought Sam was a big part of that. Like you said, made one basket, but his defense won the game.
I think the other thing that just shows the maturity is he missed 2 really good shots. Those threes from the left slot, he's made those, and he works on them every day. But he didn't drop his head and let that affect the other side of the court. And that's growth, that's the process, that's understanding how important you are to the team. And he just got the job done. But again, being remiss if you didn't, mention Russ was really good in the second half as well. Defended really well, scored the basketball for us, rebounded exceptionally well. So we got to have everybody, and we had that tonight.
Tyler was magnificent in the second half, scored all but 3 of his 30 points.
Right.
And had a 7.5 minute stretch where he scored 14 straight points for you guys. Talk about his performance.
We got him off the ball a little bit, and it helps when you have Selton and Ryan who can slide to the point and direct the offense. But he moves well without the ball, and they were really swarming and clogging him up when he had the ball. So we had to get him off the ball. And now the bigs have to screen, and you got Chap or Sorrell on the other side, so you can't leave them as well. So we spaced the court a little bit better and ran some stuff out of some pin downs and different things like that. And he just needs a sliver of daylight, you know what I mean? And he shoots it so quick that when he gets it going, it's pretty good, you know what I mean? And I thought in the first half he held on to the ball too long and jumped him pretty good at halftime. And I thought he responded exceptionally well.
Coach, like you said, Tyler and Sam, they both had some great late game clutch shots. How do you prepare them mentally to take those?
Well, I think someone had talked to me before the game about, Tyler's role in the past was much different than it is now. And so with this new role, I think he's starting to really develop kind of this additional inner fire that he's got going. and he's made big shot after big shot for us. With Sam, the plays that he makes, both offensively and defensively, he's got great toughness. He just, you like to say that you could teach it. I think you can improve it, but some guys are just got it, and he's got it. He's got it, and I'm glad that he does. I'm glad that he does.
Ryan shooting the ball better.
Yeah.
Hit that three early, then he got into foul trouble, and then when he gets back in the game, boom, hits
Yeah.
another three.
He made one bad play the whole game.
Yeah.
I was going to kill him.
But he's a freshman.
Yeah, that's a good point. The foul trouble hurt us, because he was playing well and he was defending well. Think of the challenge their leading scorer in Phelps. We say, okay, freshman, that's who you got. They're all league player. You know what I mean? That's how much faith we have in him on the defensive end. But he's coming around on offense. He's shooting probably over 60% from the three over the last 3 games. Within the offense, making plays. And again, did a good job in terms of, sharing the ball, moving the ball. I'd like to see how he threw a lot of those passes to Tyler off those pin downs. So I look at the stats a little bit. I thought he had more than just 1 assist. But he did a good job, man. He's a tough kid, and that shot was a great play by Sam. We were going inside to Russ. They all converged. Russ is the first option. Sorrell's the second option. Ryan's the third. And Sam went through the progression just like a quarterback. First not open, second not open, third is. And then Ryan just rose up. I couldn't see it. The ref was in front of me. I just saw the ball going in. So, he's had a great freshman year, and he's only tapping the surface of how good he can become. I said on the radio before the game, it's similar a little bit to David Collins as the end of the season as a freshman, just getting more and more comfortable. He's never had a lull on the defense or the scheming or understanding our system. He just didn't shoot the ball as well as he's capable of shooting. But now you're starting to see it. And as he gets, progresses in the program, where now he's getting 12 to 15 shots a game, he's going to be a guy that is going to be an all-league player for us.